We'll see what happens.
After that last night with you in Paris, I just cannot get you out of my mind.
Baby, it's the same thing for me too. That night was electrifying. But Tyra, God chose different paths for you and me. I took the road less traveled.
No, baby, Rupert, people change.
It works every time.
I like rock and roll, punk girl. I need music to be so loud in my ears that when I come out of this place, I'm like, you know? I'm making a band now, some models friends. It's gonna be psycho. It's gonna be so crazy. It's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be inspiring and crazy.
It's the first time that I work for Victoria's Secret, and I love the outfits. I think it's their most sexy ever. And I think this is in a way different because it's much more being a woman, you know, much more being yourself. I'm really comfortable to be in underwear. I really like to do that, and actually I'm doing all the time. My jobs is all with bathing suit or with underwear or I'm not scared to show my body. You always have to remember when you start modeling that you have a family. Doesn't matter if 200 people tell you that you're horrible, you don't fit the clothes, and you always have to remember that you have someone in your back that loves you, that protects you, and you're better than that. You see a lot of different things being a model. You get in contact with a lot of different kind of extreme characters, and it's very interesting. Narrow-minded people, that's like something that can make me angry. I think people have to be open-minded.
Because of the Victoria's Secret, the runway, I think, is amazing because they always do like different things. We get the chance to be more expressive and more sexy, which I love. And I think this year will be amazing.
The fact that fashion is so international, it's one of the best parts of it. I mean, even on this one show, you see such a mix of people. Some girls come from Europe, some come from Africa, America, they're from all over the world. That's a great thing about the fashion business.
Get off me! Stay tuned, and soon you'll get to see Heidi Klum in a $12 million bra. And the amazing thing is, you might not even notice the bra.
Getting ready to do the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and we're just waiting to start and walk in the runway. And oh my God, I can't wait.
Is the moment to accidentally lock your wives or girlfriends in the attic, because we are going to take a virtual tour of Heidi Klum's body. Are you ready, Heidi?
Uh-huh.
You guys, I'm standing here with Heidi's legs, and let me tell you, they smell delicious. They are as smooth as alabaster, and actually, for example, if I rub my cheek up and down her leg, it's like, oh God, it's like the meeting between a pashmina and a chartouche. And as I kiss my way up her legs, I'm not thinking. What am I thinking? Hair! Don't worry, Heidi, I've got my tweezers in my makeup bag. Yeah.
Never do I get nervous. Even when I did my first fashion show, they told me to act like a cat, like very cat-like. And I took it literal, and I started like licking my hands, like paws at the end of the runway, and started going, meow. And my mom and dad were like, Ty, you really need to study this because that was really awful. But I was never nervous. I love nature. I've always played sports and been outside. When I have time off, I love to go horseback riding, or I would like to spend time at home with my family, and I go water skiing or biking and just like hanging out in the country. I think you have to take life for what it is, take what you can when you can get it, and be happy with what you get.
I think it's more glamorous, I think it's the most glamorous shows. Like from all the shows, the season shows, the fashion, this one is like the one that, it's the one. It's just this one, and there's no one that you can compare with Victoria's Secret show.
The best part is walking down the catwalk, that's the easiest part and the most funnest part of it all. It's an adrenaline rush.
sometimes, you know, especially for this, you know, wearing lingerie and being an angel.
In other kinds of runway shows, you have lots of clothes, sometimes too many clothes. In this kind of show, you have very little clothes, sometimes almost nothing. I'm hoping that since I had a baby, they'll say, well, you know, we'll postpone the G-string for the next year.
We're going to be laughing backstage, like looking out. Oh, your butt is hanging down. It's going to be really funny because, you know, we're going to be looking at every inch of skin of every girl. Because, you know, like we're girls and we look at everything. And I think it's going to be lots of fun. The music better be good, otherwise it's going to be hard to walk.
You know, there is a reason why Victoria's Secret asked me to host this fashion show. You see, it's amazing what I can get away with since, well, you know, I'm considered one of the girls. You know, I can grab as much flesh as I want and nobody cares. Watch this. Whoa! Oh! Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. I think now would be a good time to take a look at how tonight's Victoria's Secret fashion show came together.
This year's show is the most significant one we've ever done. I mean, it's going to kick off Christmas in New York City, and I think that's a particularly big deal this year. There's an enormous amount of complexity in doing a show like this, an awful lot of creative collaboration with film directors and fashion show directors and producers, the people that have to build the venue, the tent coming in from England.
The idea for the show is that it takes place in this gigantic space, which is built in a translucent manner where the stage and the runway will evolve and change color and change actually materials throughout the show. The way I proceeded, I sketched kind of 2 dimensions very roughly. Then from my sketches, I put dimensions and get them done into renderings and animations, as you can see. And then obviously, you know, look at them all together with everybody else concerned. And it's like a puzzle. I mean, it got built over a year.
There's thousands and thousands and thousands of models. And of that group, there's probably a max of like 100 whoever came into consideration for this show.
We looked at thousands of girls, literally. I mean, everyone wanted to do this show.
There's going to be a 90 carat in there.
And it's one of the hardest castings for a model to go on, because she comes in, you ask her to put on a bra and panty and a pair of high heels and parade yourself in front of someone you've never met before.
I'm shy now.
When you think of it, this girl has to walk down and back up 100 feet 3 times. And it sounds like nothing, but it's a lot.
We have no idea what a big deal the wings are to these girls. It's like, I want to be an angel. I want to be an angel. We have different materials this year. We're doing some metal. We're doing one actually with little twinkly lights. And the wings are, you know, they're amazing.
3 girls are going to fly, not the models, but 3 girls are flying who know how to do that.
I tried to design it in a manner, specifically this time, that would be the most TV-genic that it's ever been.
We knew that we wanted something beyond last year and beyond the internet.
It's an exciting and enticing idea. This is the Super Bowl for supermodels, so that when they get to this stage, they've made it.
I know I've been a perfectly horrible beast, but trust me, all will be forgiven when the world's most alluring beauties hit the runway for the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show Spectacular. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. One more time. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate.
It doesn't get better than this. The Victoria's Secret Fashion Show. Please welcome the great Andrea Bocelli.
Quel segreto che tenevi con te una donna, un amore, quante lettere scritte per